Now, this section is all about how your inner world reflects in your trading, right? There are two negative emotions. There's one that's called fear, and there's one that's called greed that can completely destroy your trading life. Now, those two things can be combated with two positive things, and they're called discipline and they're called patience, right? So you combat fear and greed with discipline and patience. Now, this is not something that you're born with for sure. This is something that has to be cultivated over time, and it's very important to understand that the life that you live internally is going to reflect externally in pretty much everything that you do, but trading, it's going to be very apparent and very soon. Now, if you're new to trading, you'll understand exactly what I mean as you start to trade a little bit more. But it is not a place for the undisciplined. It's not a place for the impatient. Now, these are two things that are great things to help you navigate through life. So that's why I always say that trading is not only a microcosm of life, but it's something that helps you become a better person. Okay? If you can master discipline and patience, you can be, a great person in a relationship. You can be a great mother or father or, aunt or uncle, whatever, right? Whatever different roles you may play, community leader, right? Having patience and discipline allows you to effectively communicate with people socially, right? You can connect with more people. You're more compassionate. You can understand what people need by having those two things. Now, in the stock market, lack of patience can cause you to enter something too soon. Lack of discipline can prevent you from getting out when you need to. Fear is what drives the market. All the candlesticks and things that you see is just a picture of human psychology. So when you see the candlesticks go up and then they shoot down and they form a hammer, right? That is simply somebody saying, hey, this stock has gone too far. We are fearful that we're going to miss out or it's going to sell off and we're going to lose our money. And everybody is having this same, thing going in their mind at the same time, which is causing that to happen. Okay. So you want to make sure that when you're combating fear and greed, that you're thinking about your own life, right? When I first started trading, I was eating whatever I wanted to eat. I was going out. I didn't have any sort of structure in my life. I was, staying up as late, eating whatever. There was no sort of structure. I didn't have a trading plan. I just knew that when I woke up, I was going to put some money in the market and I was going to try to make some money, right? There's so many things that impact the coolness that you need to maintain, the calmness you need to maintain when trading. I always tell people that if you're upset or angry or coming off of an argument with someone, it is not good to go into the market because these things are going to impact your emotions. It's going to cause you to make decisions that you wouldn't make. If you study martial arts, a lot of senseis or masters will tell you that the person who is the coolest, the calmest, is always the one who's actually in control. So when you relinquish, your discipline and your patience, you're also relinquishing your control. So now it's up to the market whether it wants to kick your ass and take your money instead of it being up to you whether you want to make money off of it and continue to prevent losses or take small losses. So something that I would definitely recommend doing is to before the market opens, definitely make sure that you're just doing something to calm yourself. Maybe I have a cup of tea, a small meditation, a prayer. You can find your little routine to get you in your mindset. I can't tell you exactly what to do. I think that's a part of the self-discovery, right? Understanding what you need. But I'm just sharing some things that work for me. And I think that if you can, continue to do this, you'll find that as you get better as a person, you'll get better as a trader and your results will go through the roof, right? So you can't ever abandon the internal and expect to do really well on the outside. Always focus on the inside. Like I said, the discipline, the patience is going to drive out the fear and the greed.